you were addressing a government whip. I want to take this opportunity, Madam Speaker, as he seeks to obey your directive, to find out, because I have seen a notice in the newspapers today announcing several NRM meetings. And we are lucky we have a former CDF, General Moores, who is also a minister for law and order. The last time we had a major NRM activity in Kampala, one of the new NRM Ridge, the ghetto, robbed the people on the street. Can we get assurance that these meetings we have seen announcing, at which you are going to display various NRM Ridges, that that Ridge will not rob our people, those of us, our people work in Kampala? Or we should ask them not to be coming to Kampala, that can the minister responsible for the law and order assure the country that that newly created NRM Ridge called the Ghetto Youth will not rob our people in Kampala like they did last time?
Thank you. How did you confirm that they were NRM?
For President Yoweri Museveni's T-shirt with his portrait clearly seen.
Assuming it was another party putting on that T-shirt. Clarification, before the minister comes in, does it mean that if I put on a particular color, that I belong to that party?
Madam Speaker, there is a minister responsible. So
Honorable members, let's not just assume things. Putting on a color to that party. What security should do is to investigate who are these people who are causing that problem. Who are those people? But just putting a blank statement that they were NRM, that is an attack on, you're speculating actually. Honorable Minister, the honorable member is asking, are we secure with the people? I don't want to say they were NRM, with those people who were terrorizing.
Activities will be peaceful. But also, like you said, Right Honorable Speaker, a T-shirt per se of whatever party doesn't mean that you belong to that party.
Clearly,
I have not given you a microphone. Oma, you talk about the lady.
Right Honorable Speaker, thank you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, the matter I have is related to an incident that occurred on 2nd August, and this was a tragic accident along Mtana Road Highway, where Destas Junior School children, I think 11 of them were injured seriously, and some too died. But the information we have, Madam Speaker, is that the Minister of Education should come to explain how trips are conducted in schools. What we are getting, the time of driving, the advanced planning, age restriction. I'm still wondering how a school can get nursery kids from Kampala to go for an excursion in Kasese. Nursery children. I am, can you remember, these are facts I have in my head, and I have been a professional teacher. I know what I'm saying. Whether it's a P1 child up to P3, sending them to that journey, Madam Speaker, is unprecedented. How do they determine? Honourable member, I've just started. Let me drive this point home.
You finish what you're
Madam
talking
Speaker,
about.
safety and compliance rules.
I saw that accident.
Still, Madam Speaker, on the same matter, we need an immediate investigation on organization of trips. I am not against trips, because we know under the new curriculum, we use, even before, the 5 senses are used in schools. But the kind of accident we saw along Mitiana, where we are getting information from police, by themselves attesting that the driver of the bus fell asleep. That's why the bus got off the road. But what exactly is involved in having children going for trips? Madam Speaker, I have observed a number of incidences. Children from different districts leave Kampala and travel late in the night. But the rules are clear. When children go for trips, they are supposed to report back to school in time so that their parents can pick them. What are those misconduct, mischievous activities that occur within buses? And at the end of the day, this is what we saw
Honorable
happening.
Sewongo, you're talking about buses. I have even seen students, people, full in a lorry. At least those ones were in a bus, but full in a lorry, a truck.
So my prayer, Madam Speaker, as Shadow Minister, we need to add ability. We want the Minister of Education to come and give us what exactly are the guidelines and what institutions have they given to this kind of behavior. So, Madam Speaker, that's the matter I have. But basically, it is the best dealing with the strengthening and enforcement guidelines on trips in schools. Otherwise, we are going to face a number of challenges. True. And, Madam Speaker, what is interesting, the fees charged on the parents is also another issue. How can a trip be charged money above the fees you are paying in that particular school? And children go for the trips, they don't eat. We need to look at all those through Ministry of Education. They should come here and explain. I had written a full statement on this, but because it is a matter of national importance, I will seek for indulgence through you, Madam Speaker, that the government is behaving well. Is like a former Mama Babas used to write down in a notebook, never raising matters. So I can see, he can pick this through here, Madam Speaker, through, if permitted. He is right. He has written so many. Use this note also.
I can see how you're missing Honorable Mama
Education. Yeah, I know he's back with you, but he is doing very good. You used to write down, and that's very encouraging, Honorable Hart. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honorable, seriously, it's a very serious matter on how children go for excursions. You find other schools even want to take children out of the country. They're taking children. Now, the issue is, if I am a parent who cannot afford, and you're saying these children should go out of the country, won't there be discrimination? Aren't we extorting from parents? What are the guidelines that we have on those kind of things? And do they allow children to move in the night? And we are talking about nursery children, primary children. So that is a very serious matter, even if it was secondary.
Madam Speaker, we will convey these concerns to the Minister of Education and Sports, and I'm sure in the course of next week they will be able to come and make a statement. Just a correction on Honorable Sewongo. There's nothing like former Amama Mbabas. You mentioned that I'm behaving like former Amama Mbabazi, so I think you meant the former Prime Minister.
The Honorable Amama Mbabas is still there and is available. What are you laying on table? No, you'll give him at your own time. It is not for our documents. It is not for our documents. What are you laying on table?
When you continue referring to me by my former address, it is not possible that you will continue calling Anthony Akol FDC when he's NRM. I am PFF. You cannot call me FDC, I left. Is the intention of those who continue doing that, is their intention to make us fail elections, Madam Speaker?
Honorable Semujju, I did a debate, and I'm surprised for you, you're concentrating on the screen. So let's mean business, let's discuss more important things that affect this country than looking at the screens to see what is coming out. Yes, government. There is
by NERA staff in the ongoing National Identity Card enrollment and renewal exercise. This statement has been uploaded last minute. Hopefully members have it. And I beg your permission to proceed with the response.
Please do.
Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members, NERA began the mass enrollment and renewal exercise on 27th May 2025, and as of 4th August, we have received 8,254,778 applications for renewal, 834,020 applications for first-time registrations, and 33,160 applications for Get First ID for children who are now of age to receive their identity cards. This together is a total of 9,121,948 applications. Card production and issuance is also underway. That said, Right Honorable Speaker and members, NERA has noted with concern the increasing complaints on extortion, corruption, and bribery at service centers perpetuated by imposters, NERA registration assistants, and other cadre. The Vice has taken the following common forms. 1, selling forms. 2, paying to skip the queue. 3, extorting at different stages of the application process by different players. NERA has taken the following steps to address this menace. 1, arresting and reprimanding the perpetrators and invoking disciplinary procedures, and below is a list of persons so far reprimanded. In Mubende District, serial number 1, we have Tulibamu, a temporary assistant, registration assistant. Action taken against him. He was arrested. He's out on bond and is terminated. Can I proceed and finish, and then you can answer your questions?
Who is in the answered? General, continue.
Thank you, Honorable members, for that observation. I was at the action taken, starting with Mubende District. Some staff of NERA have been arrested, starting with one called Tulibamu, a temporary registration assistant, arrested, out on bond, and his services terminated. 2, Sempebwa, another temporary registration assistant, arrested, out on bond, and terminated. The third one, Naruiso, temporary registration assistant, arrested, out on bond, and terminated. Nuwaine, temporary registration assistant, arrested, out on bond, terminated. District Mitiana Lutaisire, temporary registration assistant, arrested, out on bond, and terminated. Wakiso Epalat, temporary registration assistant, suspended and later terminated. Mukono Wamala, temporary registration assistant, suspended, then terminated. Headquarters here at Kololo, Kasasira, temporary registration assistant, arrested, escaped from detention and terminated. Busia Ojambo, information technology officer, arrested, taken to court, and out on bond and on interdiction. Aleptong Hateu.
Out of bond, out of bail.
Ma'am?
Taken to court, out of bail.
Out on bond. I will explain later, ma'am, why they are on bond, because the complainants don't come back to give evidence for prosecution to take place, but I'll explain later.
No. What I am saying, if it is you're out of court, they give you a bail from court. Is it out of police bond?
Bond, ma'am.
Okay.
Aleptong Hateu, office assistant, arrested. That one was taken to court and is on bail, not on bond, and is on interdiction. Chakua Nzi Chankwanzi. Nabuguzi, information technology officer, arrested, taken to court, remanded, and also interdicted. Chotera, a number of them have been arrested, 4, bonded, investigations continue. This is Nantongo, Samula, Chiseka, Ayesga. One of them, Chiseka, is a businesswoman. She's not NERA staff. And then Abim Mwanje, information technology officer, and a disciplinary process. We are strengthening internal and external communication across all media platforms, emphasizing free registration and encouraging people to report corruption and advising all persons to desist from corruption. 3, providing forms being sold free of charge. On how to get the form is included in the report, https://nira.go.ug. Some of these forms are the ones being sold, yet they are available free of charge online. 4, providing an online service that does not require one to have a physical form, also on https://preg.ncis.nira.go.ug/pre-registration, and that one is also available online. 5, sharing with the public a hotline for reporting corruption, and this is number 0776 501 071. And also sharing an email address to assist victims detail the issues they have faced during the exercise. To date, we have received 30 complaints via this email address. Number 7, distributing uniforms with identity tags across the country to ease identification of bona fide NIRA staff. Some challenges have been encountered, and these include the following. Clients not willing to disclose the full details of extorting staff and accompanying evidence. This makes cases difficult to prosecute. For example, in Kasanda, the RDC was informed by the complainants about people extorting. He caused the arrest of 2 NIRA staff and 2 non-staff. They were arrested, taken to Kasanda police station for 1 week, but no one reported to make a statement and lodge a formal complaint. They were released on bond, awaiting the complainants coming forward. 2, brokers and middlemen masquerading as NIRA staff to extort from the public. 3, partners supporting the exercise over whom the authority has no control, including local council chairpersons and others soliciting for bribes under the pretext of being NIRA staff. Oftentimes, these act as brokers. Number 4, the literacy levels of some of the clients who are unable to read and write and therefore seek services from middlemen. In conclusion, Right Honorable Speaker and members, this is to reiterate that the process of enrollment and all renewal of national IDs is free of charge. We call upon the public to be vigilant and to be bold to report whoever is trying to extort from them. Together, we can get the culprits. I beg to submit.
Thank you.